Hey everybody, welcome to your Monday energy reading. Today is September the 3rd, it's Monday, and we are going to get into this reading here in just a second. I usually pull these really early in the day, like around 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, but I pulled this one, and I've been walking around staring at it, breaking the books out for a while because it's pretty intense. So, without further ado, let's get started. First card that I pulled, as you know, is for love, the next for money, the next for friends or others involved in our situations. So we're going to start with this, what we pulled for love and your 3 clarification cards. And I have to tell you, it really didn't look good when I first pulled it out. And then as I started to really stare at it, I thought, it kind of became more clear. This 8 of Swords, I think this symbolizes a relationship or something that you really loved or cared about, someone or something that you haven't been able to make any decisions or moves on in a while. You felt really tied up and trapped in and didn't know which way to go. But you know what? At the same time, that's what that energy is here for. It's holding you back for a reason. I'm looking here, there's not a lot of decisions to be made. This is kind of blocking you up. Everyone, all of us, this energy that we're all feeling today, because remember, this is for all readings. This is the energy of the day, not the energy of any particular sign. So next we have this upside down 8 of Wands. That's enterprise and distinction. That's what wands are. And so I'm looking at this going, what does this even mean, work here? Losing work or work upside down or I couldn't wrap my head around it. And then I really started looking and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a list. And so I made this list because I was so concerned with this. I think what we were given here is we were like given a reading and some instructions. So I started looking at them and kind of writing down. I broke out the books, and what I found out from what I feel on top of what I could investigate and find, I think if we're like the energy today is to hold off on any kind of love stuff. Don't be jumping in because we're just now getting out of clearing up a bad situation. We're just now coming out of this bad energy and stuff, and we're kind of getting free from it. So don't quarrel, and don't pressure. Don't try and pressure anything to happen right now. And anything that you love and care about, that's relationships to your career, anything that means something to you and like that you really love, don't put any pressure on it right now. Just keep on moving forward the way that you have been. And I think that the bad time's over, so don't rush. And I think we need to try to get rid of our ego here. I think we should let this go for today and not try to push anything, and let's watch what happens and what evolves, because the next card that I pulled was for money, and it's this card. This card is great. Like I said, these are for enterprise and distinction. This is you, like this is us, all of us having an opportunity today to make something that we really care about work. A new thing, a new development, or a fixed old thing. What we need to do is to not screw it up, and here's how. First of all, we need to let go of our ego. We can't sit here and go, I want to be a rock star, and then never pick up the guitar and play it. Like your amp's got dust on it, you know, you don't even know where your cord is, it's not plugged in, there's cobwebs behind there where your little tubes are in the amp head. That's what's going on. Because our ego, I guess, is the energy of ego today is making us feel like, you know, the reason that we haven't done anything or haven't made any money at whatever is not our fault, it's somebody else's fault. Well, you have to get out and go make money if you want to make money. It's not just gonna served up to you, you know, Captain Ego. So let's drop that. And here's something interesting. Somebody may be offering you something today. There may be an offer in the air for something like work related, I'm thinking, and or money related, I think we really need to check the fine print. I don't think we should sign that. Our ego is going to go, yeah, we want to sign this. This is great. This will be great for us. I don't think you should. I think you should hold off, because I don't think that it would be a situation we were in control of. Like if you were, say, like a filmmaker or whatever, and you were gonna, you had written a movie and you wanted to get it made, but if you sign what you're talking about signing, they're going to and you have a big burly guy who's supposed to be playing your lead character. He's supposed to be a big warrior guy, and the people in charge who have the money cast Justin Bieber. That's the kind of don't sign this shit that I'm talking about. So let's see. Money, yes, once again, this is going back to letting our ego deflate, and not making any rash decisions. Again, holding off on making a decision on what we're going to do, and watching how things play out. And that's a big major energy that I'm feeling today. False starts here and here. This to me means like a false start. So that means, you stop and you screwed it up, or you stop and you have to start again. Same thing with these guys being out of control of the situation, and not everything is trustworthy. Something sketchy about what's going on in the air today. So let's look at others here and check this out, because I saw this guy, and if you guys have read my other readings before and you see me when I see this guy, I always go, if you want to be one, ask one. Like this is your role model or your mentor or whatever. So I thought, oh, well, isn't that good? It also means somebody who could help, or who could invest, or who could whatever. It could be your boss at work who could give you a promotion. It could be something like that, right? Okay, but then it's telling me here with these cards and the clarification cards, not to push it and not to get too big-headed about it. Like it's not gonna, like, okay, let me go back to my notes. I'm getting ahead of myself. So like, I wrote down, you have a great idea, a great start, but don't false start. Let go of your ego again, because whenever I was looking in the books, the ego thing keeps coming up over and over. Practice. You need to practice. You need to learn. You need to beware of false offers that you're not ready for. I thought, maybe what if you did? Maybe if it was a legit offer, like maybe if this dude came to you and he gave you a legit offer for some money, right? This other person comes to you, he offers you this, and it's a contract, and you're like, yeah, man, I could do it. And I got lots of songs, man. Sign me for a record deal. And then they sign you, and you don't have any songs. As a matter of fact, you haven't played your guitar in 6 months, and you go in there. I mean, like, when was the last time you even tuned it? Doesn't need to be strobed. Like I guess where I'm going with it is, like, you're not ready, even if you think you are, for what would come along. So don't ruin that opportunity now. Make sure that if it's in the cards, it's in the cards. But you're not ready. Don't blow your chance by not being ready. So that's totally part of the energy today. This upside down world, this slow moving guy, because he's upside down, and this really, even upside down or right side up, this is really a good card to have. And this being at the end here, it means good things coming along. Like, let's see, just a couple of more little notes at the bottom I think I wrote. Yeah, I think you'd be I think all of us kind of have this energy today that we could like step off into something and be out of our league if we're not ready. I'm not saying that you aren't ready. I'm saying that the energy of the day is kind of ahead of where we might be. Unless you're one of that top 5% who's always ready, and you really are. But do you really want to take that chance right now? And be thankful for what you got. Be thankful and use what you got. Use what you got. You're not using it. You're letting it collect dust. So your energy for the day, don't be jumping into no love stuff. You're just now getting free of and getting over what happened before. And it's not a good time to be making decisions to just jump right on in. I think you need some healing time. Or if you're married and your relationship is going really well, at this point, and it kind of seems like this reading isn't for you. I can tell you this: don't let your ego tell you that things are better, because somebody in a relationship here is feeling like they're not getting what they need, and they're feeling kind of trapped and stifled. So if that's you, or it may be your partner, you might want to let that ego deflate a little bit and try and look at things from the other person's perspective. With business, let me just say again, you have a great idea, you have the great content for it, you have the great work ethic. You'll be really good at what it is that you're doing. The energy is there for that today, but the energy is also there for false starts and for getting in over your head and letting things get out of control. So like, make sure that you use like whatever it is that you have been working on all this time in the right way, and make sure that you're ready before you step off and sign anything where money is involved, because you don't want to sell yourself short. And again, with this last guy here, the main thing that I want to tell you is that again, make sure that you look before you leap. Make sure that you read the fine print on the contracts and with anybody that you're dealing with today, and be thankful. Say your blessings, and man, go practice. Go practice, my artist friends. Go practice, go practice. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. If y'all want a reading, just me and you, we'll break out the books. We'll do a 40-minute reading. Hit me up on the link below, the Magic Shop online, and we'll see you soon.